Oh, it's gonna be so reflective, bro. We're gonna reflect on it all the
I'm gonna
time.
reflect so much. Like my whole life is gonna be a fucking mirror, bro. It's so fuck.
Welcome to the third episode of the Women in STEM podcast. I am a woman, Danny is not, and we are not in STEM.
That's right.
Third episode, Danny. We made it.
Yes, we made it, but there's a let's say a dupa in the room, an elephant in the room.
And we need to address
That
the
we need to
dupa in the
address
room.
The dupa in the room, yes.
We promised you something.
Yes.
We promised you a cancellation on our first episode, and now we need to figure something out.
Yeah.
But I think we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I think we got it in us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine, especially with the first segment that we planned.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and we changed the set.
Again.
Yeah.
No explanation this time.
No needed.
None needed.
What are we doing?
So, you guys might be wondering why we are holding these strange contraptions in our hands. These are the tools with which we will build our Hear Me Out cake with.
We are also so late to this trend, as usual.
Severely.
But we're doing this. I've never done this when it was trending on TikTok. Mm-hmm. So now when we have our own podcast, I think it's time. We are doing a Hear Me Out cake, and some of those you might already heard if you're listening to my streams. But Danny's are
unheard of before.
So a Hear Me Out cake is a cake that you put your Hear Me Outs in. What are Hear Me Outs? Because I realized not everyone knows what a Hear Me Out is.
Yes. Well, I mean, it depends on each person's definition of it, of course. But in the broadest sense of the term, Hear Me Out is a personality, character, either fictional or non-fictional, who you might not have the first thought of being an object of attraction, whether it's for their whether it's physical attraction or romantic attraction, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a fictional sneaky link, or not?
It's not sneaky.
Like somebody that you would like, but
in theory.
In theory, yeah. It's not only fictional. It's anyone. It can be a celebrity. It can be a character.
Can be a politician.
Can be a politician. Like foreshadowing. But it's someone that you tell your friends about that. Oh, they're actually hot, and all the people around you are getting like, what? Yeah, like, what? And you're going, but hear me out.
Hear me out on this one. Hear me out. That's the whole point of the term.
Yeah. And these are ours.
Yes. And I would like to add, Kasia, since mine are accidentally much bigger than yours.
Yeah.
It would make more sense for you to place yours in the front and then mine in the back, like.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I can't believe we have an actual cake.
Yeah, we if there's one thing that you guys should know about me and Kasia is that we always commit to the bit.
That's true. That's so true, Danny. But actually, it was supposed to be cebulash at first, when we were about to do it in Lublin. But
yes. Unfortunately, we had some complications there.
Mm-hmm. But Hear Me Out cebulash would be unheard of. It would be the first time, definitely.
Yeah, then that would be the first time we would be doing a trend when it's happening, because we would be creating the trend. Hear Me Out cebulash.
Why do I feel more nervous?
Because this feels like, I think, more like professional.
Yeah, I think like we're visiting. Not
because this isn't ours, we can't like walk around and like...
I'm glad Dupa's with us.
Yeah, Dupa's...
Don't be respectful. Jesus.
Sorry.
Jesus. Okay, shall we start?
Yes, please, you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna start with someone. Oh no, maybe with this one. Because that's the one my viewers already know about. Okay. They mock me to oblivion about this one.
Okay.
And it's obviously Spirit the Stallion.
The horse, not the man on it, yes?
That's the point. They both.
Both of them.
They're both my Hear Me Outs. Spirit the Stallion and the commander, I think. Yes. I don't remember his name. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's working. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mentioned once in my stream that this horse is too attractive for a children's cartoon.
Very
Like,
fuckable horse.
people started mocking me for it, but to be honest, I think it's a mainstream opinion that that horse is conventionally attractive.
Yeah, I mean it's clearly like a doesn't look like an actual horse.
Yeah, because
looks
it has eyebrows.
Yeah, it looks like a guy. Like it looks like a guy that got turned into a horse. Like if a witch got some like random hot man, you know, and did a spell on him and turned him into a horse. That's
you
what
get
it
it.
looks like.
Yes, you get it. And there's this scene when the man guy tries to break the horse.
Uh-oh.
So he's riding him in a very tough manner.
Oh, yeah.
And the horse is like giving back the attitude. And
Grunting
they both and they're both just like...
It's very homoerotic.
They're giving each other a hard time.
Yeah.
And they're both very exhausted at the end of the scene. And
I'm sure that gave a lot of other people a hard time.
Well, I'll just say I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now your turn.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna do a softball in the first one. My first one is Karen from SpongeBob. Now I don't know if she has a different name in Polish, because I know, for example, Squidward is called Skalmar, but I just know the English name for her. Now Karen is she is.
You're not speaking to the mic now, so.
Oh yeah. Give me a second. Let me put the mask back. There we go. Now, Karen is what many would say is the brains behind the Chum Buckets operation in SpongeBob. As some of you may know or may not know, I will give a brief background for what's going on here. In SpongeBob, you have two restaurants that are right in front of each other. One is called the Krusty Krab, where SpongeBob works, and the other is called the Chum Bucket. Now, the Chum Bucket is the evil competitor for the Krusty Krab in SpongeBob.
It sounds like a total speluna.
Yes, and the owner of the Chum Bucket, Plankton, is a complete buffoon. He's an idiot, and he is completely at the whim of Karen, his hyper-intelligent AI computer, you know, and it's not always implied, but it's somewhat of a romantic relationship, I think, you know.
Between the buffoon and a super competent woman.
Yes, Plankton, who is, by the way, I don't know what's the term, I think he is literally a plankton, like a tiny, like, you know, and she is a very...
Like a krill.
Yeah,
maybe.
a krill, yeah, exactly. And she's a very bossy, smart, powerful woman.
Capable,
yes. And
competent.
she is, if it weren't for her, you know, Plankton would be nowhere near the position that he's in his life right now. And
Jesus, I didn't expect all the lore.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, it has to like be understood, right? Like, she's a very powerful, intelligent, attractive woman. I would say. Yeah.
We were just talking about the AI relationships in the last episode,
Yes,
and you were so critical, and now look at you. Okay, but I get it now. Definitely, I not only get what is she doing here, but also who you are as a person. Okay, okay, I get it. The next one is also well known to my audience. And it's We're Just Normal Men guy.
I have never seen this before.
I need to show you then.
Yeah.
There is this viral clip from a TV. Oh, can you give me my phone?
Yes. Can you hold this for a sec?
From, I think, maybe it was an Australian TV station or British or maybe American. I have no idea because I don't know the context. Okay. And I don't need to know any context.
That's not relevant.
That's not relevant.
Yeah.
There's this one clip.
Cute.
Clip.
The cake actually smells good, by the way.
What smells good?
The cake smells good.
Yeah, we gotta eat it.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck that up later.
Oh yeah. We're just normal men.
That's right.
It's the name of the clip.
Oh, okay. I thought.
But it also applies to us.
Yeah.
We're just normal
Okay,
men.
so that's it.
What do you mean, normal men?
Oh, okay.
Just
I've seen
innocent
this
men.
before. That's him. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't even need to know the context.
We're just
We're just
normal men.
Yeah.
The way he says
Beautiful,
it,
yeah.
he's casual but whimsical shirt,
Yeah.
and the way he makes her laugh.
And the unseriousness of the whole situation.
Yeah, she's almost pissing herself.
Yeah.
He's so funny to her, and I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
He is funny.
That's genuinely, that's like one of
It's-
my favorite things ever is like making a woman laugh like that. Oh my god. Yeah, I envy him. I understand why he would be a hear me out. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan of that. Okay. So far I would approve with your choices.
I think we're gonna approve of each other.
Yeah.
I know our tastes.
Yeah.
Tastes.
Similar.
Okay, give it to us.
So my next one is Lucille Bluth from Arrested Development. Now, I am generally attracted to the actress in general, but specifically I'm talking about her character in Arrested Development. She is an alcoholic.
That's a trait.
She's a very, let's say, privileged, entitled woman who, although she is a privileged, entitled woman, she does... Wait, I'll pin her down.
Oh, I'm sure you would like that.
love to, but actresses.
What? She's dead?
She passed away last year.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh no.
rip.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, I admire that. Although she has no reason to be such a strong personality and such a a strong woman, she is, regardless of her privilege, and even though it's in a very ignorant way, she's such a specific character. Like, I don't know, I love her so much. Like in this specific picture I chose, she's winking because there's one scene
Yeah.
where she woke up in the morning, had a martini, and had to drive to work, but she had a headache.
As you do.
Yeah, or sorry, she didn't have a martini. She took a pill to help with her headache, but she saw on the medication that said no drinking, and an eye next to it with a line through it, and she assumed that the bottle was winking at her and telling her that she should drink.
What? I haven't seen the episode.
Oh, I will show you this. We can add the scene, but
So
I'll show
she
you
assumed it was winking at her to let her know
after.
it's
To let
not
her know
serious.
that she
That's
she
absolutely
should drink,
something that you would put on a
playfully,
bottle.
Yeah, and so she drank a martini and then crashed her car in the parking. But she is in general just a very admirable woman in my eyes.
Yeah, I get it. I have Mother Gothel here,
I mean, she is a baddie, low-key.
so I
Yeah.
get it. She is an absolute baddie,
Oh yeah.
and I'm wondering if she was meant to be. Did they make her to be attractive, or did they do it by accident?
I feel like it's an accident.
Really?
Because all the cartoon characters and animation in general have to be relatively pleasant to look at, even if they are
True.
like the bad guys. But with her, there's just like a gravitational pull to her that's like not intentional. You know,
The
like
hair and the eyes.
oh yeah, just
like
the whole
the very
the energy that she exudes.
Heavy set, very dark eyelashes, like the cheekbones.
Oh yeah.
And like I think the main thing is her way of being, her
Oh yeah.
the way she
Exactly.
moves,
her
the-
attitude, her the way she carries herself.
Oh yeah.
The confidence she has.
Oh right. And by the way, when I was first watching Tangled as a younger, I actually thought she's a decent mom.
Perhaps we did not have the best.
I didn't get the point of them. Like, I was like, why don't you want to stay with her?
Yeah,
just stay. She's your mom.
She's giving you everything.
Right?
She brushes your hair.
She brushes your hair every night.
Yeah.
Don't you want to give her eternal youth? It's the least you can do for your mother who trapped you in this tower. It's a very cozy tower.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tower.
And the one scene when she decided, like, Rapunzel made her feel bad because she couldn't go out on her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So she told her she wants this one specific paint color. And she went. Her mother Gothel, not her actual mother, the evil witch stepmother, went all the way to the other country to get her the pigment for the paint.
All for her.
All for her because she felt bad because she didn't let her out on her 18th birthday. Well, it's unsafe. It's very unsafe word there. That she was right. So that was sweet of her. She didn't have to do it. She could just lock her up.
Yeah.
And
as you know, as a child, without the nuance of everything, without understanding the nuance of everything that's happening, I can say that, like, on a surface level, she looks like a good mom. I don't disagree with you.
just a disclaimer, not seriously. We're joking. I know. Please, kids, be careful
This
of
is not
toxic
our cancellation.
behaviors.
Don't worry. Stay on your toes.
No, we have some more.
we
Believe
have some
me.
more. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, let's
So,
go.
Up next.
Is it all old women? Is it all elderly? Okay, I assume.
I mean, I think you already know that.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked.
And then here we have Witam serdecznie. We have the wonderful Joanna Seneshen.
Oh God.
With her big bold necklace, her fucking beautiful contrast of red, black, and white. Beautiful, just a gorgeous woman, a powerful, intelligent lady who is so, like, set in her ways, and also, might I say, she has a sense of humor.
Definitely.
She can take a joke. I mean, you've had the pleasure of meeting
She's
her.
hilarious,
Yeah.
and she's also very sweet.
Yes.
Like, we like butted heads a little bit at the end of the stream, but at first we were getting along very well. Like our little talk about like beauty standards and confidence as a woman, I felt it was very empowering, and
You guys were, like, on the same page about that?
I think she even kind of mentored me on that.
Really? So she was the more woke one in this
Not
situation.
even woke, but she was so motherly in a way. She made me feel confident.
See, how
in my
can't I be
skin.
attracted to that? Come on.
You have to be.
Yeah,
That's
come on.
that's true. And I also feel a little bit guilty for that one because I introduced you to Joanna Seneshen as a
You did, yeah, in the first stream we ever did together.
and then you were lost.
Just-
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Okay.
You've created a monster.
I'm not taking the all blame for this.
No, I mean, it was gonna happen regardless. You just made it happen quicker.
I blame Karen a little bit. So
Yeah.
okay, so if we're doing politicians,
Yeah.
I got tiny Magdalena Ogórek here. And
I love her
she's
last name.
tiny. I know, right? And well, it's a hear me out because, well, she is conventionally attractive, but she's also a horrible person. So I think if you're going to say you're attracted to Magdalena Ogórek, your friends are still going to be like, what?
Yeah.
So that's a hear me out. That's a
Okay.
legit
No,
hear me out.
I get that.
And I recently discovered her TikTok. And
Oh.
she's going crazy on there. I don't know what she's doing.
Like popping off or like...
No, she's doing strange stuff. You need to see. Let's see. She's doing strange stuff, but in like very cunty way. I was thinking about recreating some of her TikToks. Where is it? Why does she have an account, or is it like?
Lord
Maybe
knows.
it was. Where is she? Maybe it was Instagram then. Let's
Facebook?
see. No, come on. Not Facebook. Okay, it's Instagram Reels, of course.
Okay.
Look.
That's a politician?
Yes. What is she? What is
She's
she doing?
hot as fuck.
Oh yes, I know.
Holy shit.
But what is she?
Yeah, what girl, what are you doing though?
What?
Send this to me.
She was a president. She was a presidential candidate.
Jesus Christ. For real?
You don't know about Magdalena Ogórek. Okay, she was like presidential candidate of the left, and then obviously she lost, and then she became like a newscaster for the main like TV station when the peace was in power.
Okay.
So she's now super conservative.
Oh no, poor.
What is?
And she's fine as fuck. Oh yeah.
What is
Breakfast,
she?
lunch, and dinner, girl. I don't care about your political views. Oh yeah, that wink, man. Oof.
But why is she acting like that? She's
I don't
like
know. I like a bit of crazy though.
she's like those Gen Xers on TikTok, like those
Oh yeah.
50-year-old
By the
women.
way, you know, I thirst over, like whenever I see Gen Xers like on my For You page, I thirst over them like a mother. I like
their
with
first
no
drops
shame.
are insane.
Oh yeah,
Just
I love them so
a
much.
weird face and
Yeah.
and nothing else.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like-
Let's
it's-
give
it's-
us nothing, girl.
It's like, it reminds me of like how when Snapchat filters first became a thing,
Always with
and
a weird
everyone
filter.
was like going crazy over them, you know, just like spamming like videos and
The
stuff
dog
with
face
filters.
and,
Yeah,
and the little.
I feel like
flower
they're
crown.
eternally stuck in that.
But she's not that old. Well, how old is she? A little bit older than me. I know that.
It's like what, in her 40s?
Probably. Yeah.
Hot.
You know, I met her.
Did you?
I actually been in TV when she was a host,
Yeah.
a hostess, and we had a beef.
Oh,
She was attacking me like crazy. She was
Yeah.
vicious,
yeah.
and I was stunned because she's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She was wearing like pink heels and a very tight pink dress.
Okay.
She was stunning, and I was so. It was one of my first times in national TV, so I was
Oh,
also.
you must have been pissing yourself.
Oh yeah, and it
Okay.
was like 2-hour long live show with some randos from the street because it was the kind of a political Jerry Springer
Okay.
vibe.
Oh, okay. I
So
see.
it was insane, and it's lost media now because I think they deleted it.
Oh, I was gonna say we could show
Diddy.
some clips to the viewers.
No,
but
we can. All my viewers are trying to find it, but I think after the government changed
They
and
just,
the
like,
TV
fucking
station,
wiped everything.
I don't know, maybe. I know it used to be on their website, but now it's gone.
Wayback Machine, nothing.
Nothing.
Damn.
We tried, but it's
It's okay. I'll take you for your word. I believe that you met her.
yeah. Okay. So maybe it's weird that to make it with people that you actually know in real. I don't know her.
it's not. It's not. You don't.
It's not like
You've ran into her at most. You know.
We're not girlies.
Yeah, you're not. You know, you don't like drink tea together and fucking play Uno. You know.
No, we don't.
Yes, that.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay, now this one is a big impact on my childhood.
That's-
Of course, this is Hela.
Hera.
Hera. Hercules' mom, in the animated film that came out in, I think, 98 or something like that. So before my time.
Oh, shut the
Okay,
fuck
sorry.
up. Okay.
No, it was at my time. At my time.
I get it, but also there's Megara in this movie. The main girl that Hercules
Oh yeah,
goes
but
for?
that's come on, that's everybody's hear me out.
Right, okay.
This
that's
is a
true.
hear me out, you know, like she I remember being like fucking like I was like
Yeah, she's
like I was like a kid and I didn't even know like anything about anything, but I was just enchanted
Yeah.
by how gentle she was, how kind and sweet. You know, she was such like a
and she was
gorgeous.
hotter than Aphrodite.
Oh
which
yeah.
is-
Yeah. She was my Aphrodite, Loki. Like, forget Aphrodite, man. She was, you know, I don't know, and she has like a long nose, which I'm into. You know, her hair is
damn.
luscious and beautiful.
The next segment gonna break your heart then.
Yeah.
With the
Yes.
plastic surgery stuff.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
let's keep them guessing about that.
Oh, you already showed your last one. So let's go with it already.
Lol. Oh, Jesus.
It's fine. You can show your last one, and then we'll go. We can stick to the cartoon territory.
Yeah.
Dexter's mom, right?
Pop off, yeah. You pop off first.
Oh, mine is Doris from Shrek.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Icon.
an icon. She's so confident. She's bossy. Her makeup skills, and I love the tight dress. I don't know. I just love
and she's a
everything.
seductress. Don't forget about
yes.
that. And she was able to seduce the knights in the castle like that, man.
Yeah, she was, and she has her own establishment. She could take care of me.
Yeah.
So let's go through all the cartoons then. Megamind, that's
Classic.
That's an obvious one. I think a lot of girls had crush on him.
Yeah.
But it is weird, right? He's like huge.
It is. He's not a conventionally attractive man.
He's a short king.
Yeah, short king. Shout out my fellow short kings.
With a huge head.
Yes.
And he's blue and has a goatee, which for me would be like the biggest turnoff.
Yeah,
bigger than the blue skin and big forehead.
Sorry to anyone watching, by the way. Like, unless you're fucking Walter White
or Megamind,
shave that goatee off. Like, no disrespect.
But he can pull it off.
He can pull it off.
Absolutely.
And it's so sleek. Like the design of it, it's like a thin like stripe, and then it goes like, it's beautiful.
He's funny, he's sassy, and he can be vulnerable.
That's right.
And that's all you really need.
Yeah. And he's capable of change.
That's true, and that's not common,
that's
unfortunately.
Not even common in what you would think of as a stereotypically good person.
Also a man with a backstory, a tragic backstory.
Yeah.
A man that was bullied.
Oh yeah. I mean, can't get more hear me out than that.
But a man that was bullied but got over it. I hate when they
it's not his like whole thing.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's just sad then. Am I cruel?
No.
Okay.
Maybe not, in my opinion, not even cruel enough.
Okay, good. Let's go with the Dexter's mom.
Yes. I mean, this one, I don't have much to say because...
she's thick.
Yeah, she's thick as fuck. She's she is fucking, like, she's just gorgeous. I love how, like, just how she, like, tiptoes, like,
right,
like everywhere,
I forgot.
She's, and... I'm such a big fan of cleaning. I feel like me and her would
I
get
was
along.
about to ask, are the gloves doing anything for
you?
We'd
get along cleaning together, I think, with like gloves on. She's such a fucking baddie. Like, holy shit. Like,
she is.
Like, when I was a kid, I think she was my sexual awakening, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
she was so hot. And like, why the fuck did they even make her that hot in like a children's cartoon?
They are always doing moms hot.
Like, so hot. Like, insanely. Like...
Well,
weirdly hot. And on top of it, throwback to our last episode, she's a redhead.
Yeah. And that mullet?
Oh, yeah. And she has a mullet. Yeah. She has short hair. Icon.
Icon. So, if we're talking about moms, I have Bambi's mom.
Oh, good Lord, yeah.
And just because, I don't know, I'm a sucker for a dead wife in a story.
Yes.
They can do nothing wrong.
Yeah, because they're already gone.
And they're always perfect.
That's right.
And I don't know. I think.
I mean, she barely had any screen time in the first place. It's more of an energy thing, I feel like.
It's the mystery around her.
Yeah.
We don't know. How did she become a mom?
Yeah,
did she like it? I think she liked it. And was she getting along with the dad?
Yeah.
I mean,
where is Baba at, like, in this whole situation? Like,
I think they were kind of distant, probably, in their relationship. And that's why I would like to meet her, maybe. Yeah. But I can't. She can only live in
the afterlife.
And the hypothetical.
Yes.
And the hypothetical is what's hot for me.
Yeah. The shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know? That's I think what makes by extension situationships such a disastrous situation, because it's all unexplored.
The potential.
Exactly, it's the potential that's attractive. It's not even the person at that point.
Because you could have been everything.
Exactly.
But
especially when you get like a taste of it, and then it's like taken away from you.
God.
Yeah, been there. I totally get it.
Yeah, my last one is some cedar.
I mean, that one is like...
His
I didn't even think about it, but once you showed it to me, I was like, oh yeah, I get it.
He wouldn't be a hear me out because he is a conventionally attractive man. He's a daddy. But the age difference, he's much older, so
I ain't got a problem with that, girl.
Yeah, I know. Stop.
That is a beautiful looking cake. I must say. I can't see it, but...
Are you getting hungry?
No, I'm saying like with all the hear me outs on top of it.
That's gonna be a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Do
you want to do like a pose for
yeah, let's pose for a thumbnail.
Yeah, for thumbnail.
Let's do a weird face.
Or like, wait, no, because they're hearing me out.
I'm so weirded out by your hear me outs. Oh, now I'm like, oh God, no. Okay, stop.
Yeah, that's enough.
I got an ick for myself.
Yeah. Just imagining yourself doing it.
Yeah, okay,
God bless.
That's enough. Okay, where's my water?
They only give us...
Okay. We got some more stuff going on.
Oh, what an understatement. We have more stuff going on.
Yeah, let's get cancelled, Danny.
Yes.
I already got cancelled.
Yes.
Just yesterday. So
Ooh, yes.
I think...
Tell me, please.
I think the curse of the third episode just got to me first. Didn't you get into any trouble?
Not
this week?
Not recently, but
okay.
I think let's hear what's happening with you.
Do you know this documentary, Don't Fuck With Kittens?
Oh yeah,
I fucked with kitten. Yeah. I fucked with a kitten. Not, okay. Oh my God, not like literally.
Yeah, okay.
I got into a beef with a little cat.
Okay.
And the internet did not like it.
Please just clarify, you did not touch the cat, you didn't hurt the cat,
I don't
you didn't
know
torture
the cat.
No, it was purely a verbal, one-sided beef with a cat. Just so we can be clear.
Yes.
I
would never harm an animal.
Yeah.
So let's also state that cats do not understand Polish language.
They don't understand any language.
Yeah, in fact, they don't.
Yeah.
So this cat has no idea about anything I told about him.
Her day is just the same as when it started, before you said anything about her.
It's him. It's Penzel.
Penzel?
Yeah. So I saw a cat on a rescue shelter Instagram, and I thought to myself, that's the ugliest fucking cat I have ever seen.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh my God, it's that cat. He has like a hairline as well.
The thing I'm complaining about is the hairline, the weirdly elongated nose.
And the eyes.
The eyes are very close together, very pale blue colored, like...
He's how
like a fish.
Like if you told me like, Danny, draw me a white boy, I just draw that.
Especially with the pink lips.
Yeah, like just a pasty pale white boy. He looks like...
I hate him. Yeah. And it was a joke just to make
Of course, yeah.
I wanted this cat to get adopted.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like death threats.
Like literal death threats? Jesus Christ.
Like hate mails, hate DMs from people who are so concerned about this cat and its feelings, his feelings. I'm sorry. People are upset, they are angry, and they need to let me know they're angry.
Oh, yeah.
Like this girl commented, how can anyone be so insecure to offend a cat's appearance?
It's a fucking cat, bro.
Somebody said just fuck off. Jesus. Somebody else said...
Oh, they're like infuriated.
Oh, yes. You are the ugliest. Stop recording.
What?
You're just pissing everyone off.
Bro, there's a cat that her whole thing was that she was ugly, like ugly cat. You remember that cat?
Like pot roast?
I think her name... No, not pot roast. Pot roast, that's the tiny baby, right?
No, that's the cat.
Oh, her name was Pot Roast, the grumpy cat?
No, oh, you mean Grumpy Cat?
Yeah.
That's some retro meme.
Her whole
Yeah.
thing was that she was fucking ugly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, chill.
And everybody loved her.
And she was still cute, you know?
Yeah. This cat is extremely
Yeah,
cute, and I would
he's
adopt it.
adorable, but at the same time, he's strange looking. It's not bad to say that.
And I call all my animals ugly all the time. It's endearing. Somebody said, imagine you posted that about a dog and said that it's the most hideous dog you have ever seen. That would also be just as distasteful as this.
Yeah, and not at all.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
same level of
Same.
not at all distasteful.
I would rather have a cat like that than such an ugly shit like you. Penzel is great compared to such a shit on my
Jesus Christ.
shoe sole that you are.
Why are they so pissed?
Look at you, you ugly bitch. You look like a slur after.
What? Can I see? Can I? Over a fucking joke about a cat
Yes.
that will not even understand what's happening.
At first I was like, oh, it's just Instagram comments, because I was like,
That's a TikTok message, isn't it?
yes, because at first I thought it's so different on TikTok and on Instagram. I wonder why. But then I started getting hate comments also on the TikTok. So yeah, and right now it's going pretty viral, I think.
How do you feel about it?
I would like to say a few words, if I may.
Yes.
Maybe
Get that ukulele out, girl.
should I get on the floor? No,
On your knee.
maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. I just wanted to let you all know that I am in fact in therapy, and as long as I know that I disappointed you, many of you, so deeply, I regret it. It was never my intention to cause any harm, to make any cruel statements that would hurt anybody's feelings. And maybe my message to everyone would be, next time you think about calling a cat ugly, think about that. That cat may not hear you, but your friend, who is very weird and has a long nose and pink lips and pale blue eyes and a receding hairline, they're gonna hear it. And
Tough shit.
you know what's the worst part? Everybody's saying that cat looks exactly like me.
They always do that, by the way. Like anytime any person criticizes the appearance of something else, even if it's like an inanimate object or like a non-human thing that doesn't understand language, always the go-to is like, oh, she looks just like you, or like it looks
To be
just
honest,
like you. It's just like to be offensive.
I kind of see it.
No, I you know what I saw? I saw the edits they did with your face on the cat.
Oh, right, on the Discord.
Yeah, that those were funny.
Well, I guess every white girl with blue eyes looks the same.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. So, do you still want to be associate yourself with me?
After careful consideration, I, Naibaniel Sraniel, would like to continue giving my official endorsement.
Oh my God, thank you so
of
much.
my dear friend.
Oh my God,
Kasia and Danny.
so glad you were able to forgive me.
Yes.
And I hope it's going to be a start of a brighter,
Yes.
more conscious future.
And reflective.
Oh, it's going to be so reflective, bro. We're going to reflect on it all the
I'm gonna
time.
reflect so much. Like my whole life is gonna be a fucking mirror, bro. It's so reflective. And by the way, many of you know how much I love cats. I do not think that there is anything wrong in calling a cat ugly. The cat is not going to get body dysmorphia. Okay, the cat is not going to be dysphoric about.
The cat is gonna get adopted.
Yeah,
and that's the point.
Yeah, if anything, unique-looking animals are always at a higher chance of being adopted in the first place. So
yeah, probably. I was even like I came up with an idea on stream to talk about a different ugly animal every week.
That would be you'd be doing the world like such a favor.
I'm gonna be bullying them until somebody comes and adopt them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's on top of that, on top of everything, you're also clip farming, which is beautiful. You know, it's like 4 birds with 1 stone.
4 birds?
Yeah.
Oh God, Danny, 4 birds with 1 stone.
Oh no, sorry, not actual birds, metaphorical.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to more serious stuff.
Yes.
Shall we?
Are we gonna keep this cake here, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the PDD segment. Oh.
Yeah, because people are gonna like if they see this clip out of context, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this weird ass cake?"
Yeah, maybe. You know what?
I hate to do this now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this right here.
Kasia, I need to go quickly pee.
Yeah, go piss, girl.
Thank you.
The first time we did the bathroom segment, the last time on our second episode, I was editing it into the podcast, and I was so surprised because I was sure that Danny is gonna go there and record something so, I don't know, offensive, or maybe he's just gonna be joking in general about me, probably his co-host, or at least at my expense. The message he recorded was so sweet and so sincere that I started to feel bad about myself. And now I'm gonna have to do some reflecting, just like we said.
Dominique, nique, s'en allait tout simplement, routier, pas vrai chanton. On te chame, on te lieu, ne parle que du bon Dieu, ne parle que du bon Dieu. À l'époque, je son terre, dont les terres étaient les rois. Dominique, longue terre, Dominique, les albigeois.
Yeah, we need to talk about the PDD situation because we
need to talk about
we don't need to.
No, just like the urgency in that, like, who's getting like their P. Diddy updates from women in STEM podcasts?
A lot of people actually.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I know it seems funny when I talk anything politics or any serious matter, but that was my thing from the beginning. I became silly after all of that.
Yeah.
At first I was like an activist and a politician.
Still are.
And then I put on my cat ear headphones and started streaming. And because people associate streaming with like games,
Being
gambling,
silly, yeah.
naked girls in the pool.
Yes.
So sometimes when I do political stuff or serious stuff, like recently I talked about like Iran situation and US bombing, and some people screenshotted it, like just a thumbnail with my face with cat ears, and posted it on Twitter, like with the title like US Iran situation. And it was a joke just because I'm a streamer and I wear cat ear headphones. It looks silly that I'm talking about Iran, like what this streamer can know about the geopolitical situation. Yeah. And I do actually, I know some stuff.
No, I know you do.
I read,
and the viewers know you do too.
I keep up with the news, and I'm interested in the geopolitical state of the world. So yes, some people actually come to my streams to get some knowledge. I always make a disclaimer first, like, guys, I am after all just a streamer. I'm trying to do my research and present the situation for you in the clearest form possible, but always do your own research too. And if you're more interested in the topic, it can be a nice like segue for you to do your own research and get to know more about it. But don't just take my word for it. So we need to talk about the PDD situation.
Yeah. So
do you know anything about it?
I have some broad understanding of what recently happened, but I feel like you can introduce what recently happened to the audience.
The the main news is he got acquitted of most of the charges.
Of the most serious ones.
No, yeah, the most severe ones.
Yeah.
And he, after the trial, he finally got sentenced for transporting prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. And
After all this shit,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing that he got in trouble for?
he got charged with racketeering and sex trafficking and transporting a prostitute across the state lines. But, well, he got only sentenced for the transportation.
Jesus.
I don't know how the American law works exactly, but it also seems weird to me because when I first heard about it, it was like P. Diddy is running this whole operation.
Yeah, like
That's
there
what the
was,
media,
like a whole
like-
and it's not that people like were just saying stuff that they heard. People that were involved in the whole thing were talking themselves. Like there was like this one male escort that was doing like an interview that I saw that he described like his interactions with P. Diddy and the woman that he was with at the time. And I kind of found it interesting that the male escort said that P. Diddy would show up like naked, only in socks and a niqab, like the Muslim thing that women wear that covers their face as well.
What?
Yeah. So he was a fucking weirdo. I mean, like that's like
Well-
just one small bit of what he was doing, but
Like the parties were called freak-offs, right?
Yeah.
So
it's O.J. Simpson all over again, man. It's like the same.
I wouldn't say it's like O.J. Simpson because the narrative at the time, at the O.J. Simpson trial, was everybody in the media was behind him.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
they were.
I didn't know that.
All the narrative was he's being like it's a setup because
Okay. I was not aware of
and
that.
right now I think everybody thought it's a slam dunk on
Oh
P.
yeah.
Diddy
Yeah.
because he
Even from the beginning, like
there
nobody
was this recording.
yeah,
There was a recording of him at the hotel.
beating the shit out of.
Yes. That's why I'm
I forgot
surprised
her
there
name.
were no charges related to any physical harm, any physical abuse.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I'm thinking maybe I know nothing about the American justice system. Maybe I know some things, but maybe the prosecution was so like confident they're gonna get him for the racketeering charges, which are like the most serious you can get. He would be doing life in prison if they were able to prove that he was running an enterprise, that it was his thing, that he was organizing this freaking ring.
Yeah.
And they were not able to prove it. So maybe they like said, okay, fuck the abuse charges. It's not worth it because probably like domestic abuse in US is maybe not that severely punished. So they were like, okay, it's nothing. Let's go with the trafficking and racketeering. It's going to be easier. But it was not easier because apparently the jury decided there's not enough evidence. And those women were probably consenting, which is weird. How could they be consenting to this, to
That's
being
crazy
beat
that
up?
it was a jury that decided, like
Yeah.
a group of like, what was it? Is it like 10 people?
10
I
or
think.
12?
12 maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
12 angry men.
oh yeah, right.
Yeah, the whole system with jury is so weird to me. Like, why some random people? They know nothing about law. They
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. It's a whole different topic. But it's
Yeah, but I don't get the fact that, okay, maybe if it was just one guy, like a judge, having an opinion on the whole thing after the whole trial, I couldn't get how like there can be like a corrupt judge. Or
I
like
think that's the whole point behind the jury
Yeah.
system, because then you cannot corrupt everybody in the jury.
But how could, like, even if like I got like, I don't know, like a fucking like a grandma from like a village in Lebanon that's never seen a television in her fucking life and explain to her what's going on, she would think the guy is guilty like the jump, you know,
Yeah.
like there's no way like that.
We would have to see the trial and hear the reasoning of
Yeah.
the people on the jury. But what I'm thinking maybe is that, well, they were workers, the girls, and maybe they just assumed, okay, then it's not trafficking because they were not forced to.
It's consensual.
It was a consensual thing to cross the state lines and join the party. But I think even if it's true, they were not consenting to being beat up by P. Diddy. So that's definitely weird.
Not to also like all the allegations of like sexual assault, like
Yeah. And nothing was proven,
drugging,
apparently.
sexual assaults, like countless people, like
So many people came up with confessions.
Yeah.
But I think there were only 2 women that spoke at the trial. And one was anonymous. And that's bad enough. But also I think the media frenzy that was surrounding P. Diddy
Yeah.
at the time, because when I first heard about it and I didn't like get into the case myself, didn't research anything, I was sure he was actually running a like pedophile ring.
yeah.
Everybody's saying about, not everybody, like the crazy conspiracy theory people on the right are accusing P. Diddy and all the celebrities like Beyonce and Jay-Z of running this secret
Yeah.
underground
Like
operation.
Jeffrey Epstein type beat, yeah.
And there were whole theories about like secret tunnels that were purposely set on fire during the LA fires. There were so many secret conspiracy theories about people putting fires on purpose to burn the evidence underground of this secret P. Diddy operation. It's crazy.
And then on top of everything, what did he get like charged for? What was
The charges were sex.
Sorry, what did he
Racketeering?
get like?
Sentence. He got sentenced for transporting a prostitute across the state lines.
And that's it.
That's it. And well, there's like up to 20 years for it, but he's not gonna get.
He ain't getting that shit.
No.
You know, like I saw that he had the same lawyer that what's his name? Fuck, why can't I remember his name? Young Thug had.
Really?
In his he had the same guy. I mean, and I saw that like because he also beat Young Thug's case for him. The guy beat 2 RICO cases in under a fucking year. That's
he
insane.
doing?
Yeah, like genuinely, that man is Saul Goodman, like in real life. Like holy shit.
Wow, but well, there's very weird divide in it when some people get all these conspiracy theories and are done with their careers, and some people are just bragging in their autobiography about fucking 16-year-olds. And they're good, and everybody still loves them. And I don't know where the line like draws.
It doesn't exist. It's like it changes from person to person because we can talk about it more also on the other topic that
I think it's all connected. Because
it is.
at the other topic, we were also about to talk about some other celebrities that got away with it.
Pretty much like that. Maybe got in trouble for it legally speaking, but in the let's say in the court of public opinion, they're mostly doing fine, like or they were doing fine for those who are not alive anymore. And like you only see it like with a few people who have done like really heinous shit that they've gotten in legal trouble for, that it's been like super publicized and all this. Like for example, you have like Bill Cosby. That guy got like fucked. He lost his like whole
And good.
good for him.
Good
for him.
Good for society.
Good for
and
society.
all of
Good
us.
for his victims too.
Yeah, he got what he deserved.
Yes, but not everybody does. Like
that's what's weird about it.
There is no line. That's what I mean. Like it's just like you cannot predict it. Like you have, for example, like what's it called? Like like Chris Brown, right?
Yeah,
Like, that guy is a fucking like lunatic. He's a horrible human
he
being.
was actually sentenced, right, for beating up Rihanna.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he got
And
a.
he's. It's not like a one-off thing too.
Yeah, there are more
he has,
charges.
He has sexual assault charges. He has rape charges. He has domestic violence like he's a violent, horrible guy.
And he's still doing tours.
Yeah, and he still has fans on top of everything.
What?
Like fucking like this Lil Dicky made a song with him, like praising, like what's it called, Freaky Friday. Have you heard that song?
No, I do not intend to.
Because the whole point of the song is that it's like Freaky Friday, so Lil Dicky switched bodies with Chris Brown.
Okay.
And he's like, wow, it's so cool being Chris Brown, and I have such a big dick, and you know, there's some like controversies, but it's okay, and like
some controversies.
Yeah, like
yeah.
it's, I
God.
don't fucking get why they are so lenient, like you know, like with. Like it's they just pick and choose like who they're going to get in trouble and who they're not gonna get in trouble, you know.
Did you download the TikTok we were talking about?
Yeah. I can
bring it up right now. Because that's some crazy.
Yeah. Like the double standard
I could
is
not
unbelievable.
believe it.
Did you know he was convicted in 2009 of felony assault of his then girlfriend Rihanna?
Yes. No. Yes, we didn't know that.
Did you know he has a restraining order against him by another ex-girlfriend for threats?
No. No, I didn't know that actually.
No. Did you know he has been accused of rapes and further assaults?
Yes, but I've heard that they've banished it. No.
And did you know that he is currently on conditional bail for an alleged bottle attack in London 2 years ago?
I did hear about that, but I think the guy, I read it today, he has actually withdrawn his charges.
Did you know that? You know about that one, yeah.
I knew that one.
And so how does it all make you feel, you know?
I enjoy his music. I think he's an amazing dancer, and what he's done, I think he's paid enough, for his problems or whatever. And I just go because I like his concert music, dancing. Yeah, I just find him, and he's pretty cute to look at. Well, sad obviously, it's horrible, but it's a long time ago, people can change. I mind my own business, to be honest. Yeah. I like his music, that's why I'm here. I've liked his music forever, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I feel like nobody has the perfect relationship behind closed doors, and I feel like because he's in the limelight, he gets a lot more hate for it, and I'm not condoning anything he's done, but Rihanna has done an interview saying they were having a fight, so as far as I'm concerned, we're both as bad as each other, and we're just here for the fights.
No fucking way.
Yeah, she's here for
Everybody has problems in the relationship
yeah.
behind closed doors.
And she's here for the accusation, domestic assault, violence, restraining order.
What is going
vibes.
on in this lady's house behind closed doors?
Bismillah, I would not like to see what's going on. Jesus, what the fuck? Like
That's
what I mean. Like you have like people like that who have done like genuinely horrendous shit, and not had even the smallest crumb of like penance to pay for what they've done.
Yeah.
And then there's people like Bill Cosby, or like I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head.
With P. Diddy, legally he got off easy.
Sure, yeah, but
got away with it. But then now he's in the eye of the public, in the public opinion, he's this symbol of abuse.
Yes,
in the industry. His career is done, and it should be. So at least he got that. His career is over. But his
career probably in the limelight is over, but in the background he'll still have people that will want to work with him. He'll still have like influence. He'll still have his businesses. He'll still have, you know what I mean? Like he's well off still. Like maybe the only thing that's gonna be damaged a bit is his ego, But like, bro, people like that, people who are that fucking evil, they deserve like punishment. Like this is what I mean. Like, I don't give a fuck that the public still thinks that he's a bad person and shit.
Yeah,
he's
it's
not getting what he deserves.
It's not a proper punishment.
Yeah,
it's not how the justice
like,
should work.
At all. Like, if something like that happened to me or to like a loved one, seeing him getting acquitted and then saying like, oh, but the public still thinks he's a bad guy. Like,
Chris Rock didn't even get that. So that's what's weird for me.
Chris Brown, not
Chris Rock. Oh my God. Yeah. I am not accusing Chris Rock on any wrongdoing.
Yeah.
Same with Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. And I think it's also with many of those old-time rock stars.
Yeah. I mean, those people can be fucking horrible.
It was so normalized.
Yeah.
Then
sex, drugs, and rock and roll. That was like the whole vibe.
Aerosmith Steven Tyler was sued for 1970s sexual and assault of a minor. So a woman who accused him is now 65.
Holy shit.
And I think 68 today. And she was 16 when she was dating Tyler.
Jesus Christ.
And he was bragging about it, actually, in his memoir. So I don't know how this case could go wrong. The complaint quotes directly from Tyler's 2011 memoir, Does the Noise in My Head Bother You?, in which the rock star describes his sexual relationship with a 16-year-old girl he picked up after a show in 1973, including convincing her parents to give him legal custody of her so I wouldn't get arrested if I took her out of state. That's insane.
To avoid kidnapping charges, basically.
Yes. He had to ask her parents, by the way, who are these parents?
What's going on with the parents? Yeah. Holy shit.
To take a legal custody over a 16-year-old. It's in his memoir. And the case just...
What, like, didn't work out in the favor of the...
It was dismissed. A U.S. judge dismissed a lawsuit.
And then, you have stuff like this where, like, maybe the public has an idea somewhat of what's going on. And then you have people like Paul Walker or Kobe Bryant who, are dead.
I don't know anything about their cases.
So Kobe Bryant, I'll look it up so that I'm not mistaken, but...
U.S. District Judge decided that she was waiting too long to sue him. So it's basically get over it. It was a long time ago. Wow.
Kobe Bryant was accused of being a 19-year-old Colorado hotel concierge when he was 24. The case was supposed to go to a jury trial. Where is it? Yeah, so this accusation was in 2003.
And what happened with that case?
The young woman involved told prosecutors she could not continue with the case.
Oh, okay. So the prosecution cannot go on without her? That's weird.
A Washington Post reporter was placed on administrative leave for 2 days after tweeting a link to a story on the case, and actress Evan Rachel Wood locked down her Twitter account after a post about it. Yeah, so he was already married. He had already had his daughter.
Yeah.
And he claimed that he'd had consensual sex with her.
Okay.
And denied the assault.
She was of age, so she was 19. Okay.
But she accused him of rape.
Yeah, but the case was probably more tricky because of that.
Yes.
For the prosecution.
And on top of everything, he settled the case for an undisclosed amount in 2005.
Okay.
So settling is not a good look. You know?
But his career is not damaged
Oh
in
no,
any
not
way.
at all. I mean, he was an angel when he died, and all this stuff.
Oh right, the helicopter crash.
Yeah,
Was it him?
he's the one that died.
Right. Okay.
Rest in
so
peace to his daughter, by the way. But
I was about to say the karma then, but their whole family was there with him,
Yeah.
so that's. So I'm trying just to
and
figure out the.
she was receiving. She didn't go on with the case because she was receiving so many death threats.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So I get it was like a case that he denied, but some people are so open with it, like Steven Tyler, or like Kid. Well, no, he was not actually. So many rock stars brag about being with young girls, even if they're not being too specific about it. So I don't get where the line goes when people think of them like this big monsters, and then they go and defend this other guy that is bragging in his memoir about basically kidnapping a 16-year-old. But then people will go and defend them like, oh, well, she wanted it. She was probably very mature for her age. So it seems so weird. I don't know how people decide what person is guilty and what person is getting scot-free.
There's no line like here again. Paul Walker, another celebrity that passed away. Jasmine Pritchard Gosnell, Paul Walker's girlfriend, collapsed after learning of his death. She was 23, he was 33, and she had been dating Walker since she was 16.
Oh, God. So that's the same case.
Yeah, and then, again, you have the disgusting pig, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
He was 38 years old, and he was dating a 17-year-old. And he was like loud and proud about it too. He was photographed with her. He was all
right. I think I saw the photographs.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how did he?
And
like,
these people are still like.
And then if you like say anything, they'll be like, "Oh, the woke left is."
Yeah. You have to consider
Habibi,
the times. It was normal at the time.
I'm not woke. I am woke, but I don't want you to children. Like that's all. Like please don't have sex with kids. Please.
It's not coming from my wokeness.
Yeah,
it's
like I just don't want you to fuck children. Like,
basic
that's
human decency.
Yeah, just be a normal person. Date people your age or older, and sorry, and like, bro, like. Jesus Christ, like what the fuck? Like what do you mean woke? You know? And like he's so like anti-PC, anti blah blah blah. He's pathetic. Like he's a fucking loser. He had an unfunny fucking show and
that's what I'm talking about, this weird splitting of the mind, because they're accusing you of being woke when you say something about the children, but then they're all like, let's pretend the celebrities are fucking the children in secret
there's a
tunnels.
pedophile ring and blah blah blah.
So now you care about the children and now you don't, because she was 16, she was very mature, it was the times.
And then these are the same people, by the way, not to get too much into like politics when it comes to religion, but these are the same people that will call Prophet Muhammad a pedophile. Or Muslims like child rapes, or like, bro, like the only time you care about women or kids is when a foreigner is being accused of doing something to them. When you do it, or when people that look like you do it, like, what the fuck? Like,
I wonder how old was Mary when she had Jesus, by the way.
Mary, God knows. Oh, literally.
God.
Allahu A'lam. God knows.
Do you know the Kid Rock song about he has a whole song about wanting them young.
She was 14.
Mary?
Yeah.
I think there's some discussion about this.
Yeah.
It's not like mentioned in the Bible. They're just guessing, but I don't know on what basis. But she was probably young. Anyway, Kid Rock has a song about, like, I want them young. The younger, the better. And there's this line, I don't think it's statutory. I think it's mandatory.
What?
Yes, that's the actual line in Kid
He
Rock's
legit,
song.
he legit said that on a record that he released willingly to the
Yes.
public.
Not only that, listen to this. This song was featuring in a kid's cartoon, Osmosis Jones.
No way.
Yes.
I fucking watched Osmosis Jones. when I
Kid
was a
Rock
kid.
was doing voiceover, like the dubbing for this movie. And he was the Osmosis Jones. And he was singing the
He was
song.
Osmosis Jones?
He was Osmosis Jones. And he was singing the song in the cartoon about it's not statutory, it's statutory,
Yeah.
it's mandatory.
What in God's
And
name
he's
is
best
happening?
buddies with the president, who was also friends with PDD, let's just mention that.
Who is also
and
fucking,
Jeffrey Epstein.
Who is also a racist himself.
Yeah,
by the way.
right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. So, talking about the pedophile ring,
Yeah.
remember when Kid Rock was shooting at the Bud Light cans because of
Yeah, because gay.
not even gay? I think. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was because they're woke and they had like they had like one frame of a gay person in like an ad or
it
something.
was Dylan Mulvaney, and
Oh, yeah.
she's a trans girl that did one like brand deal
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Bud
yeah.
Light.
Piss water, by
So-
the way. Sorry, anything American, piss water. No disrespect.
But not because they're working with a trans
Yeah,
person.
no, just because your shit sucks. 330 milliliters for 4%. Habibe, I would rather fucking drink lake water that's been pissed in by a drunk person. That will do more for me than that shit. Okay, sorry.
And that's a true connoisseur.
Yeah.
Thank you for the rant.
Yeah. Shout out American beer.
Do we have all that out from our system?
Yeah,
all the rage
Sorry.
for the injustice
Yes.
in the world and the
Yes.
abuse that's going on in
Yes.
the entertainment industry and at the highest level of American politics.
Yes, I'm glad
Good.
we both see eye to eye about this, by the way.
Yeah, I would hope
Because
so.
there's weirdly a lot of people that disregard it, don't believe it, or don't see it as an issue.
I would never work with them.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you turned out to be woke.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Kasia, initially when we first ever did anything together, she thought she was just gonna bring on like a himbo from TikTok that posts stupid videos.
I think I didn't even think about bringing you on anywhere when I first met you.
No,
I
not
just-
when you first met me, but when we
Yeah,
first
oh.
discussed
Right, on the
doing something
stream.
together. Yeah,
Then
like on the stream.
Then I assumed you're pretty like decent.
Yeah.
I didn't know you're actually based, not only decent but based even. But when I first met you, I just thought, oh, she's just this
Stupid.
silly boy
Yeah.
from Lublin. He's funny. But how can you ever know?
Yeah, that's true.
A boy from Lublin can
Yeah.
be both funny and based.
As far as we know.
Who would assume? As
Yeah.
far as we know, because
Yeah.
we'll see, because we have one more segment to go, and this can be your demise.
Right. Yes, I need to watch what I say about this. Not because my opinions are bad per se, just because it's let's say a difficult thing to traverse as a person that has power in the dynamic. Because
Okay.
in my opinion, I think that a lot of the standards that are...
Let's just explain.
Oh, yeah.
Because
First, go for it.
You're
So-
scaring people right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not going to be that bad.
Apologies, yeah.
We are going to talk about beauty standards.
Yes.
And we're going to comment on people's appearances.
Yes.
And especially on women
Yes.
appearances. And it can be
Yes.
tricky.
Yes.
It can be. So
Yes.
I get
Keep
it.
in
You're
mind,
nervous.
this was not my idea. That was her idea.
It was mine idea.
It was her idea. I
I
had
don't
nothing
have a
to-
problem.
Yeah.
Especially that I think the majority of what we are talking about is people who are in reality TV shows. And I
Yeah.
think that kind of people who is brave enough, I'm not talking like that kind of people, like it's a bad kind of people. These are people that are very aware of their not only appearance, but also about what they are up to.
They are horribly, deceptively intelligent people.
Oh, yes.
They are the most socially intelligent people that I think you will ever see in
I think to bear this level of scrutiny and judgment in the public eye, you have to have
like next level amount of awareness, not only of yourself, of how you are perceived, of how other people will think about how they perceive you. It's like a whole thing. It's that I will gladly say, like before we start anything, those people can do something that I could never even dream of doing. They are horribly intelligent people when it comes to that, and they put themselves through shit that for other people would be considered torture. Like, have you seen like Love Island? Like what they have to do, like to prepare for it and shit like that.
I didn't watch.
I haven't
never
watched it either, but
Love Island, so I don't even know what it's about, except they're hooking up with each other.
Yeah. Like,
but how does it make for a contest? Because they eliminate someone.
It's some weird like just like pervert like sex stuff. I don't know. That's how I see it. I'm not very interested in.
I am, but I'm into reality TV shows, but not particularly into Love Island. I love like Ultimatum, or Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Love that shit.
I don't know. I'm not into. I'm into like romantic stuff, but I'm not into stuff that the whole point of it is sexual.
Yes, because I think
that's what I mean. Like that's how I see love. That's
there's
how I see
less
Love
drama
Island.
in it.
Yeah,
when there's relationship at stake.
Yeah,
like
sure.
In
That
Ultimatum,
I can eat that up.
Blind,
Yeah, I eat that.
Yeah, the stakes are high, so the drama is delicious.
Yes.
But when people who just hook up with each other get into drama, I don't care about that
like
stuff.
genuinely,
you don't like each other. You're not gonna convince me you like each other.
Like girl, like being a whore in Lublin achieves the same effects. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you
like,
got your own.
Yeah, I have my own Love Island.
Okay, I bet you do. So, but
Love Island experiences, not my own harem of women. That's not what I mean.
You don't actually own an island.
No. I do not
bring women.
No. I am a contestant in the situation. Yeah, not the leader. But what I wanted to say, like why I commend them, is because before they go even on to Love Island, they have to for 2 weeks self-isolate with no social media, no internet, no phones, no fucking nothing, and then get into
so you would die.
Yeah, and like nothing that the whole set is built around not being able to hide anything. You are under surveillance 24/7.
I heard about that.
Not like even the beds don't have like a space under them.
So you cannot hide.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Nothing. Like you can't do shit. Your whole life is recorded for like 2 weeks, I think, or even longer. And on top of everything, like, bro, like people were like making fun of Huda, one person that's on Love Island, who's a very hardworking woman, by the way. She built herself up from the bottom to the top.
Oh, so you know some stuff.
I know some stuff about her before Love Island. That's the thing, because I've watched people that actually knew her before Love Island talk about her. The woman used to like sit down like in class in high school, like making like makeup videos, like grinding her ass off, you know, like doing her makeup in class. Like she was like a very like self-sufficient, like hardworking woman, you know.
It's also the one who's the mummy, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Mama.
She went viral for it.
Yeah, Mama. But
Mamacita.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think I'd be into her now. Anyways, what's it called? My point was that like somebody like her, like crashing out, as they say, on the series. I mean, girl, what the fuck? Like the average person would fucking lose their mind.
Everybody would crash out and show the worst version, worst side of them.
Like
so
you
quickly.
can like my social battery only lasts for so long.
Oh god, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a certain limit, like when I'm out with people, where I just go like silent, and I want to put on my headphones and go home. Irish exit, by the way. I always go for the Irish exit. I don't say bye. I just get up.
It's called English exit in Poland. Did you know that? Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. So English. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yes, I noticed that. I don't know if you know that, but the Love is Blind after season 1 got into some scrutiny because some people on the show, they were accusing them of like starving them, not bringing them enough food, not
What?
providing them with making them drink a lot, not making them, but like
Making it
giving
available.
them a lot of
Yeah,
alcohol,
yeah.
but not a lot of food. And also
Jesus.
they were complaining about sleep deprivation. So I noticed on the next season after the accusations, there's food everywhere
Oh,
on
good
Love is
Lord.
Blind.
Yeah.
Everywhere. And the shots are so obvious. Like
Yeah.
you have to see all the food that we're feeding them. Well, that's good, I guess. But yeah, you're right. And I think we're the same in the sense that we are not watching Love is Blind, but we know all about it from like the osmosis.
Yeah,
Osmosis
from-
Jones. Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Oh no.
Full
Full
circle.
circle. Yeah, so that's why I got this idea from, because I'm seeing all these contestants.
Like non-stop, yeah.
Yeah. And all the people commenting on their appearances.
Yeah.
And I noticed that this very, very specific kind of a hot person that
Like
is
a look that
reality
they
TV
go for,
hot.
yeah?
Yes.
And in this case, we're talking specifically about the women in this
The women,
case.
yeah, because the guys,
or
they're all
the feminine
shredded.
presenting
That's-
people, because they are the ones that tend to go through radical
procedures. Guys are only getting shredded at the gym, which is also hard. But
the max they do is like have an eating disorder, which is like, you know, like
every
okay,
gym bro.
Yeah, like every
Okay.
gym bro has. Like, okay, get a life,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah,
But the women and
Yeah.
I was wondering, watching all the TikToks commenting on these women's appearances. There's this obviously specific look, very like puffy.
the puffy pillow face.
Yeah, people call it pillow face.
Yeah.
It's a look that you achieve with a lot of filler and Botox, which are two different things, and
Yes.
a lot of men are so ignorant about that.
Yes.
But anyway, filler. It made me think.
If we can, maybe for the viewers that don't understand the difference,
No.
Botox is like a local paralytic, right?
Yes.
It paralyzes the muscle that is in the area that's injected. So,
Oh, sorry.
and that's usually to fight wrinkles forming, which is why
prevents your face from moving at all.
which is why you see people with pillow faces oftentimes, you know, like, I'm so angry, blah, blah, blah. Like because
when they're crying.
yeah, because they have so much Botox in that they cannot express themselves.
Yes.
Filler, on the other hand, is the stuff that actually puffs up the
It
face.
fills up
Yeah.
your face.
Yes.
It's like a little gel that you
Yeah.
inject into your face. And that's what makes things bigger, like
Yeah.
your lips and chin. This one is
Cheekbones too.
cheekbones too,
Yeah.
right? But the chin filler,
Oh, that's crazy.
that's a scam.
Yeah.
I think it's a scam because once people that are doing the injections like realized, okay, we can put this shit anywhere. And the more we put in, the more they're going to pay us.
Yeah.
So they called it volumetrics.
Yeah.
And now they're saying they're balancing your face.
Yeah, they balance the
teacher.
whole face so that
And it only
looks-
means they're putting it fucking
So
everywhere.
that's what makes it a pillow. It's like
And
it's
that's-
balanced everywhere.
Have you seen like the pictures of one contestant, Vanna? That's
No,
such
no,
a funny name, by the way. But everybody is making fun of her because of
Holy
the
shit.
amount of chin filler that she got in. And it looks ridiculous, especially I think all people who put it a lot in their cheeks and chin, it gives this very like Saw-like appearance, like, you know, from the movie
Natalie
Saw.
Nunn.
Or yeah.
You know Natalie Nunn?
Yeah. So she's now claiming she got an allergic reaction to a pillow that was like with actual feathers
Sure.
inside.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as like I couldn't breathe properly, so I got a fucking nose job that removed my entire bridge and fucking
yeah.
yeah.
I know that one.
Hey, no shade. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's actually very funny because I can disclose it now. Most of my viewers know it. You know it now. I got a nose job, like 5, 6, no more. God,
But
7 years ago.
Listen, before you say anything, you do disclose that you got it for
I do disclose it
reasons,
to the
right?
world.
Yeah.
No,
but
I always
when you discuss it,
I'm always very transparent about that.
Yeah, you don't say that you got it because you cannot breathe properly. And
when I talk about it in social media, I always mention that, of course, I had like a crooked bridge, a crooked septum, not bridge. But to be honest, most of the people do have somewhat crooked septum.
Yeah,
So
I have one.
It was just an excuse for me. I did it for purely aesthetic reasons. But when I did it, I was still working at the game dev. At game dev, and I was still like working in a regular office with people, and so I was coming to work with this bandage around my nose.
I've seen the. Did you have like the fucking?
Oh, I'm gonna show you everything. Yes. So
are the viewers gonna see it?
I don't know if it's YouTube safe, but I'll.
That would be something that we could put on like Patreon or something.
Maybe,
like that, right?
yeah. So I was coming to work, and when everybody was asking me like what happened, I didn't want to disclose everything to every person.
I mean, in that sense, it's not anybody's business.
Yeah.
With that I agree.
Yeah, as an influencer or internet personality, I have this responsibility to disclose everything because I don't want to influence people in the wrong direction, people.
But I mean, even when it comes to being an influencer or a public figure, at the end of the day, it's not anybody's business what somebody does to themselves. In general, in my opinion,
when you're an influencer, you're kind of responsible.
Unless you are a public figure that is known specifically for their looks, where their looks is a major part of their celebrity, and you cannot play dumb and pretend like what's it called? Like half the people that are obsessed with you don't want to be you or look like you. You know, like. There's a difference is, for example, the people that watch your content, for example, you are a beautiful woman, but it's not the reason why they're watching your content, right?
Okay.
Nobody's gonna be like watching your content and say like, I'm gonna design my whole look after her. You know, in that sense, you don't have the. I they watch you for who you are as a person.
Yes, I hope so.
Of course, yeah.
I hope so.
So that's what I mean. You even don't have the responsibility to disclose anything. It's within your right entirely.
So colleagues, not their business.
Yeah, those people, not even a question.
So people were asking me at lunch.
Yeah.
Like
what happened?
What happened? And I told them about my crooked septum.
Yeah.
And then Tomek clocked me immediately and told everyone, "Oh yeah, that I know that every one of my Korean friends also got a deviated septum," and I felt so embarrassed. Then
he said it like in front of everyone.
Yeah. Everyone. All my Korean friends also got deviated septums for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk more about my nose job with all the horrific pictures I got. But first, I'm going to maybe preface that by stating my thesis. And my thesis is there are some class divides in plastic surgery and in appearance in general.
Sure.
When the cosmetic surgeries and not only surgeries, even procedures, because like injections and Botox are not
for example,
surgeries.
In my case, what I would want to get excess skin removal surgery.
Right, that's
a purely cosmetic surgery, and it's like you said, it's like a class divide. So you are keep going.
There's a class divide that you can see so clearly while comparing the reality TV look.
Yes.
To, for example, a Hollywood look.
Yes.
Those people...
Or even like a day-to-day like person who's had like a few procedures, but
I'm talking the other way around.
Oh, you're talking in media,
I'm talking the class division is like people who aspire to be in reality TV, they don't have that much resources as like a Hollywood celebrity.
Right.
So what they got with with how common all these procedures got, everybody can afford filler and Botox,
and black
everybody's
market
doing it.
procedures
Yeah.
as well. Like there's many cases of like people giving fucking like BBLs in their
Oh god,
basement.
that's a whole
And
other.
they're, like,
BBL is
injecting,
one
like-
of the most dangerous
Yeah, and
procedure
they're not even
surgery.
injecting like the actual stuff. Like they're injecting like some fucking like just plastic or some shit like
Yeah.
that. It's horrible.
So there are people who are trying to achieve their desired look, who is also different from like because there's model pretty, there's like Hollywood actor pretty, and there's this reality TV pretty, and these are whole different genres of beauty standard that is going for a whole different goal, by the way. So I think this overfilling that we can see in the reality TV people's faces is a consequence of this, of trying to achieve something with this very, very common procedure that is injections.
With a low budget as
But
well. Yeah.
when we see people who got like actually serious, unimaginable money, they don't look like that. And they got stuff done, but they got different stuff done.
Almost all of them get stuff
It's a
done.
facelift.
Yeah.
It's if they inject anything, it's their own fat, I think. And for so long, people were like trying to achieve the Kylie Jenner lips, for example. And first they were thinking she's just like overlining, or maybe like this
Why do I know
cupping
so much
machine.
about this?
I don't know, but it's great. It's great to talk about. You know so much.
The consequence of
Overlining.
of being friends with a bunch of girls when you were
Horrible
growing
consequences. And then they thought it was filler, but to be honest, I think it's just actual surgery. You cannot achieve like a really huge difference in your lips with just filler without it looking completely insane. So I don't know if you've seen, there are some people that are just regular people who also got some of these like more expensive, more drastic procedures done, like facelift. Facelift is insane.
Yeah, that's like the most terrifying looking one, but at the same time, the results are fucking insane. Like even, by the way, like Nicocado Avocado, he got like cosmetic surgery to remove all his
he got so much because he lost weight.
Fat,
so look at this lady.
I saw her on TikTok.
That's insane. And
bro, holy shit. She looks, bro, can I see that again?
She looks just like herself, but younger. So much younger, like 20 years.
Shit. This is insane. Like,
I also got some videos of how the facelift is done.
I've seen that before. I don't like,
that's
like, it's terrifying. It's like it's in the same light as excess skin removal surgery. It's
but
just,
on your face.
Yeah, but on your face.
They cut it like
crazy.
like alongside your hairline. Correct, and then behind your ears.
And
they take your skin
yeah.
off like a mask. They put their hands inside there, stretch everything. They literally stretch your skin, cut the excess, and stitch it back. It looks like, but the results. Okay, some
insane.
Results.
Yeah.
When I've seen some really fucked up
horrendous
procedures.
ones.
Have you seen this guy? He went pretty
this is
viral.
The classic one, Dr. K or whatever his name was. Yeah. Poor
or
guy.
This one.
Yeah. He looked like a bit mochi. The other guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, Jesus. And some people are saying like, oh, wait to see the results after they heal. Brother, that's not going away with healing.
Healing can do a lot, because there's also this girl that was smoked into oblivion.
Yeah.
Because she did like fox eye lift, and she looked like insane.
I mean,
but
fox eye lift is kind of strange to me, because it's almost like reaching the waters of like
cultural appropriation.
Yeah, exactly.
But then Koreans do the double eyelid ones.
Yeah,
so
but
it doesn't work the other way around.
It doesn't work the other way
around. Then it settles, and right now she looks good. She doesn't look as insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how she looks now. So.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah.
But then, yeah, there are really bad ones. But still, I find it so tempting.
To do what?
To do a not now, but to do
Eventually.
a facelift eventually. I don't know if I would be able to resist it if I had the resources, to be honest.
I think the technology, by the time you will actually need a facelift, will have improved to like unbelievable levels, because humans are very, very vain people.
Yeah.
And
the industry
hardest that I've ever seen, like people in medical field or like scientific field work, is when it comes to like cosmetics. Like that stuff is so advanced, like constantly, you know.
Have you seen Kris Jenner?
Yeah, I mean, Kris Jenner is another example of like insanely, like,
She looks so.
Yeah.
And she even did like a whole reveal, a new face reveal.
Yeah.
That's insane. Can you imagine doing a face reveal after? Because everybody would notice. She can just pretend she.
Yes.
Oh, I use this new cream, like Kylie Jenner was trying to do with her lips.
Yeah. But I wanted to also say something. Like, I think when it comes to like discourse about this stuff, it's really important, especially as a guy, like a guy that, you know, women are that I'm attracted to women. It's not, or I should say, like a cis straight man, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not my business to even talk about what I find attractive or not attractive. That's not the case in this discussion. That's not relevant at all. Like, I hate it when I talk to somebody about this and they say like, yeah, I think she's ugly. Habibi, that's not the point of the discussion. The point of the discussion is the standards that you set and the effect that it has on people that look up to you as a consumer of.
That's why it's a tricky subject to me too, because I am obviously I fell for it, like the beauty standard.
Sure.
Like I did cosmetic surgery,
very rarely.
and it's insane when you think about it, because they cut up my nose, they cut it open.
Yeah.
They
broke it also.
They broke it, and I paid a shit ton of money for it just to. Well, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm doing this for me.
Yeah.
Nobody
it's 50-50. I mean, like,
nobody
you will
ever
feel
mocked
better.
me.
You will feel better.
I would.
Looking at yourself. So in that sense, it is for you. But the only reason you feel better looking at
because
yourself
I know I'm more attractive to other people.
Exactly. I mean, it's the only reason I lost weight in the first place.
Right. I was about to talk because it's so connected.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever like mocked me for my nose. Nobody, I think, ever thought of me as ugly because of my nose. But I knew I'm gonna be more attractive with a different nose.
And you have an image of yourself in your head that you do not see when you look in the mirror, and that is so. I think there's a big cognitive dissonance as well in the general public when it comes to talking about trans people, for example, gender affirming care. That's exactly what gender affirming care is. Yeah, it's the same thing as a guy going.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the same.
Like cosmetically,
it's more necessary for them.
Yes.
Because they got gender dysmorphia.
Right.
And gender dysmorphia is more severe than
I mean, it's the same. It's maybe not the same path, but it's in the same direction. Right. You know, it's like a gym bro could be like a transphobic gym bro could go like, oh bro, like what the fuck, like how can you be born like a man and then like
he's taking testosterone.
Yeah, like Habibi, you're on probably more fucking hormones than the trans person is, and you were born as a skinny little boy and you saw yourself in your mind as a big puffed up like muscle boy,
and you want to achieve that,
it, and you hormoned yourself up to achieve it. Like it's the same line of thought.
Yeah, and why it is so tempting, because when I lost weight, and we talked about it, because we both had like this this experience of losing a lot of weight suddenly, and then the realization of how different people treat me on everyday basis. Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah.
I lost weight like within a month.
Yeah.
So the difference was so severe for me. And then I realized, oh my God, that changes how people treat me.
Yeah.
My whole world changes because of how I look.
Yeah.
So then it's very hard to resist when I know I can make another change.
That's right,
And
yeah.
where to stop.
I mean, you finally like realize like, holy shit, I can like almost customize my character. You know what I mean?
And
like,
it was so important for me in my
Yeah.
20s. Right now, to be honest with you, I don't know if I would still did it as a 30-year-old because I
Yeah.
just
what
don't-
the nose job or the
yeah,
waitress? Oh.
because for example, I never did Botox, even though it's so common and affordable, and I have a lot of lines on my forehead that I could delete just like that, because like the being able to make funny expressions during my streams, for example, is just more important to me than being
to be
conventionally attractive.
performative and-
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if I put myself in the shoes of a woman, like I don't know if I would ever want to get Botox, just because of the fact that it rarely looks like natural. Like you cannot express yourself.
Yeah, and
in
it's
the
so
same
important to
manner.
me to
Yeah.
be able to move my eyebrows
Exactly,
a
and
lot.
it's the same thing. The same line of thought that I have is like I'm forever paralyzing like
Yeah.
my face.
And
like I don't want to
it's-
fucking do that.
It's taking something away
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, it's for me. I'd rather be expressive and have
Yeah.
lines.
But it's an exchange. And I
Yes.
totally get why being attractive to other people is so important. And it was so important to me in my 20s. It's
Sure.
life-changing. And not only because I wanted to get with a lot of guys.
Yeah.
It's just how people treat you when they perceive you as attractive.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like I get that, because it's the same thing for me. Like I know I joke a lot about like being like a or a slut or whatever, but for me it's not even about like hooking up with a bunch of women. It's more about being an object of desire. That's like,
Being noticed,
yeah, like
being
that's all that.
treated kindly.
Yeah. And I do acknowledge that it's pretty pathological, like in a sense, like it's not healthy. It's it's a thing that needs to be dealt with. I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly.
But at the same time, I do recognize that a lot of people have the same experience, and I don't. That's why I don't judge them for.
That's why I would
for-
never judge. But
Yeah.
it's always an exchange. You give something.
It is.
For example, when you do a nose job,
Yeah.
your appearance is forever different from your ancestors' appearance. Like
Yeah.
I'm a little less like my mother,
Yeah.
for example. And that's an exchange. And
Yeah.
also money and
Yeah.
pain that you go through.
Yeah.
But
And the
I
risk
get it.
that it could get fucked up. You know.
That was the
Even
worst
that,
part.
yeah, I would be terrified
Oh,
just of that,
that's
like
the-
getting a botched.
That's the point
surgery.
where I need to show you, because
Is that
the
what you
worst
like
part-
grimaced at before you?
no,
closed
it
your
was a
phone?
facelift procedure.
Ah,
It
okay.
was disgusting. But the worst part is you're like paying so much money, you're going through so much pain, and then for like couple of months you don't know how you're gonna look. Like they
Yeah,
take the
'cause
cast off.
It's not like the end goal. Like the second you take the.
Oh,
yeah.
when I took the cast off,
Oh,
I
this-
thought
How long do you have the cast on for?
for a week.
Okay.
So somewhere there. Oh, here's the before and after. That's my old nose.
Oh, I just realized I've never seen it before. Okay. No,
I
but
was
this
still-
was the right side is after.
The right
when it was
side
still
is
healing.
after.
Or-
Yes, it was still healing, but it was not as bad,
But
especially
you
from the
can
side.
see like difference from now and that picture. There's significantly less inflammation in the nose.
That's how I looked after, like a day after, with the bruises.
Yeah, low-key hot. It works.
What? You like bruised woman? What the
No,
fuck's
no, no,
wrong
no,
with
no,
you?
no. The just like the confidence in the picture is
Oh, right,
is
right.
nice.
Oh, look at my cat cuddling me
Hell yeah.
when I was recovering. But then look at this. The moment they took the cast off, I looked like this.
Oh, you had this like.
A dent, because
Yeah.
it's so much like swelling in my nose.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It looks like a potato. The shape is there's no shape, and it was also the swelling was unevenly going down. So for like a month, my nose was so crooked,
I get that.
and I was so stressed about it because I didn't know if it's gonna stay like that. Oh, look at... Oh, it looks so ugly. It's so...
Oh, this is the uneven swelling that
Yes.
you're talking about. Yeah.
And it's so swollen still. So that, like, mentally, it's, you know, you did it to yourself, and you're asking yourself constantly, what if I fucked up? What if it was the worst decision of my life? I did this to myself out of vanity, and now I'm stuck with it. Okay, I can do a revision, but it's more money and more pain.
And more chance of getting fucked.
And nobody's going to feel bad for me because, well, you wanted it. So mentally, it was the hardest part.
It's it takes a certain level of bravery, you know, like to do something like that. Like, because look, your nose is like, for a lot of people, the first thing that they look at.
Yeah, that's a risk you're taking.
If you fuck up your nose, girl, game over. Like, you're stuck with it. Like, sorry. Like, and like you said, nobody will even feel pity for you because it was your decision. Nobody told you to go do it. And like, I was obsessed with the idea of me getting a nose job for a long time.
As
when
a guy?
I was younger. Yeah, I didn't care. Like,
Jesus, girls love big noses on guys.
I guess now, I
guess.
But
the same thing. When I was young, I thought having a huge ass is the worst thing that can ever happen to you. So it's like that, I guess.
And I like the main thing that stopped me later on from considering it more seriously when I grew up was not just like the beauty standard changing for men, you know, big noses became like a nice thing, but also like just the fear of fucking like my face up permanently. Yeah. I realized, like, I was like, okay, all things considered, I'm okay with how this looks, you know? So it's it's
also signing a waiver when you acknowledge that you can die on the table.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So it happened to Kanye's mom. She was getting a cosmetic surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God! What?
If I'm not mistaken, it
what
was
kind?
something with the anesthesia. I need to check.
Yeah, anesthesia is very dangerous. It's actually the part that will most probably kill you.
I learned in med school, by the way. It's nobody knows how anesthesia actually works. It's all a guessing game.
I was reading a book about the inventing the anesthesia and the progress of surgery in general, of surgeon.
Okay, so she died from a heart attack caused by plastic surgery related problems and coronary artery disease. So it wasn't purely because of
it was a plugged artery. It can also happen to you, and I think it was probably a liposuction. Then.
Oh, okay.
It's the most that's why it's the most dangerous procedure, like a BBL or a tummy tuck, anything that you're sucking the fat out and putting it somewhere else. That's very dangerous because the clots are forming. Are you sleepy, baby boy?
No, it's.
Are you okay?
I yawn and sneeze when there's light in my face.
Oh, that's not that's bad. You're gonna have a light in your face a lot.
I'll get used to it. But I
get used to the spotlight.
I will, yeah. I know maybe some viewers can relate to this. Ever since I was a kid, for example, if we were driving and we would go into a tunnel, so it would get dark, and then we would go out the tunnel and the sunlight would hit my face, I'd start sneezing.
Yeah,
or like yawning. Does that happen to you as well?
Sun makes me sneeze a lot, but not yawn.
No, for me, bright light does both.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm a weird boy.
Any other funny things we can do with our bodies? I saw you.
I'm double jointed, so I can like do like so when I point my finger, it's not straight.
You're a freak.
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. Or I can wait. Let's do some ASMR for the viewers.
Let's do some freaky shit. Wait. Oh my God! Don't ever do this again. Oh.
I'm gonna do it again now.
You know, some people are gonna like it. It's like ASMR for them.
Oh yeah.
No! Okay, with the finger, I hate the finger stuff because they crack so easily. Yeah. But when it goes through your spine, I heard it went so low.
Yeah. I do my whole fucking body.
Oh God.
I even do my knees, my toes, my hands, my wrists, my fucking shoulders, my everything. Like when I wake up in the morning, I sound like a fucking like piece of wood that's getting stepped on.
It must feel so
nice. It's
beautiful,
yeah. It's like the main thing that motivates me to get out of bed. I like sit down. I sit down at the edge of the bed. I like push my shoulders down, crack them, back, neck. like that.
Oh, the morning yoga would hit so hard.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, I barely ever do it. And my bones barely ever crack, but I love it when they do.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to a chiropractor when I was like a teenager. My mom was sending me, but now I know it's a scam and it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But he was cracking me up so.
Oh, yeah. Man, nothing like it. Like, all, like, if any woman right now that's has been close to me is watching this, is having the displeasure of watching this, let's say, you guys know that I always like will sometimes say like, oh, step on my back, because I like.
Yeah, it's not kinky stuff.
No, it's like to crack my back, you know, like. Like I remember with my ex, we almost had a fight one time because I laid down on my stomach on the couch, and I was like, so and so, please just fucking come on, you can do it. Like, why don't you want to do it? And then she's like, no, I'm scared to hurt you. It will not fucking hurt me. Just do it, please.
And she wouldn't do it. Actually, my parents had a similar fight once when my mother just refuses to pop like pimples on my father's back.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I understand that one more than the.
She hates it. She thinks it's disgusting. But
agreed.
My aunt, my mother's sister, fucking loves popping pimples.
Oh, Jesus.
So once I walked in with my mother on my dad, getting his pimples popped by my aunt.
That's got to be a euphemism for something.
I would thought so if I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I were there and
Mama, what do you mean?
No, they were sitting.
They
were not
popping dad's pimples. What does that mean?
They were getting freaky out there.
Freak the fuck up, man. Yeah.
And my mother was so mad. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It's so strange. It's your mom's sister, right?
Yes. Well, they were joking, but she was like, "That's disgusting."
Yeah, like, what the fuck are you doing? That's strange.
The weird thing about my body, I cannot show on camera right now. I think I showed it once on TikTok. On my pinky toe, instead of a nail, I have a claw.
I saw that. I got jump scared by that picture.
Claw?
I think like 2 years ago or last year, whenever you posted that.
I'm so fucking sorry.
And they were like, they were taken in like a very aesthetic manner as well. Those pictures, I don't know why.
It wasn't.
Like no, like you fucking. Oh no, that's the other one. That's the one with the nails.
That was different one from the.
No, I saw the claw picture as well. You posted the caption of something like, "It's important to be like transparent or like to show real bodies on."
Yeah, and not everything is so perfect. This is.
Go put those fucking toes away.
I hate my raptor claw. If I would let it would like curl downwards.
No way. So it's like an ingrown.
No,
almost?
It's just like a claw. It's.
Sorry.
Like a bird's or a dinosaur's claw.
It's like those fucking. There's this species of animal. I don't remember if it's a ram or a moose or something that grows horns that curve, and some of them, when they get old, like really old, and their horns don't fall off, they can grow inwards and stab them in the skull and kill them.
Same with beavers and their teeth.
Really?
Beavers' teeth don't ever stop growing.
So they need to like.
Also, guinea pigs had the same case. So
guinea pigs for any non-Polish people watching. Guinea. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
No, I sorry.
So their teeth don't ever stop growing. They have to constantly wear them down on something. So if they don't, they're gonna curl inwards and go through their brains. Jesus.
That's terrifying. Mm-hmm. Wow. The mammalian body is fascinating.
Our bodies, you mean? Yeah, we are also
No, the mammalian, like all mammals. All mammals.
Yeah,
like
including us.
Yeah, we are mammals as well. Yes,
we are,
yes.
yeah. And your body is definitely weird.
Yes.
My one tiny part of my body is weird.
Yeah, my I don't know. So.
Oh, I also do the cross eyes. Not cross eyes. Is it also called cross eyes when they go opposite directions
that's
from each other? Yeah, that's also.
It's I learned how to do it also.
Like, really?
Yeah, because I do it like somebody said, like
unfocus your eyes. Yeah,
not
very
unfocus
heavily.
your eyes. Try to look around your phone.
Okay, that's
You know what I mean? So I would like that's why in this TikTok, like, I don't know if you saw this one. Hey, you're dribbling. Girl, shut up. Where is it? Oh yeah.
Nic nie pamiętam I nie czuję się dobrze.
Like kind of, you know.
Oh yeah, this eye is going. This eye is going.
Almost. See?
Yeah, I can do it just right now on
Do it?
command. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I just realized, what the shit. I've seen a few Jules that look like that.
Oh my. Thank you, Danny. So that's also.
No, not.
That's
I mean,
that's my thing as well.
Okay. Nice. What can you guys do with your bodies?
Don't send it to us.
No,
please.
don't send, but
never-
write in the
don't.
comments down below.
Yeah, you can. You can do that.
Yeah.
Never send us
We
this
will
shit.
never.
I don't want to see
Yeah,
it.
never. I will never do this weird thing of like submitting, like, you know, like Onision used to fucking do that shit. Do you know Onision?
I know, but
creep. He used
what
to.
shit?
I don't know if I'm misremembering. He'd say like, send the most disgusting pictures of your feet to blah blah blah, or like
Oh
something
wow!
like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally don't want to see
Yeah,
that.
like,
Oh, it's gonna be so
oh,
disgusting.
God,
No,
ya
never.
Allah. Yeah.
Or like the girl Colleen Ballinger.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
What was her persona?
Miranda
Sings.
Sings, yeah.
It turned out she was also convincing her very young audience to send her like pictures with tampons in their
Yeah,
mouths.
exactly. Like this is weird shit, man. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? You know?
I don't know. I guess these people.
That's some shit that fucking like Paul Walker or P Diddy would
That's
would
what
do.
power does to you
Yeah.
when you don't have like an actual community, I guess, that you can do this shit with,
Yeah.
like your peers. That okay, you can send each other weird pictures with
Yeah,
your friends,
Yeah, exactly.
but
That's
not
fine.
like teenagers
Yeah.
on Discord.
Yes, exactly.
It's-
If it is sexualizable,
Yeah.
do not do it with strangers. Everything is gooning material.
Everything.
It can be. Don't make this excuse of you know.
A bold statement for a guy who sent me his. Like,
Yeah, that's cutting it.
actually, I'm gonna beep it out.
Yeah. Oh,
Let
shit.
them wonder.
And keep this whole part beeped out as well. Like just a long ass like beep the whole time, and they will never know.
I'm
what
just
the
gonna
fuck we're
beep.
talking about.
That's
yeah.
all.
Okay. And cover the mouth as well, because I know there's lip readers out there that
fuck.
are gonna fucking
Quick
want to-
thinking.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
No, this one cannot get out.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we wrapping things up with that?
I mean, we've covered I think all
Pretty
our
much
topics. How
everything.
long has it been? Has it been 2 hours?
It's been like 2 hours. I'm gonna cut some stuff out, but it can be a shorter episode this time.
Okay. I mean, I'd say we covered some good topics.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We were nervous a bit in the beginning, but
Yeah.
now we got comfy, don't feel.
See you never, I guess, because
Oh yeah.
they got cancelled.
Yeah, I guess in the off chance that we don't get cancelled,
Or maybe they forgive us.
or you forgive us,
and we can continue with our platform. Do we
Yes.
deserve a platform,
do we
guys?
deserve a platform? If we
Let us
do,
know in the comments.
Yes, we will see you perhaps in the next episode. And I would also like to plug something on Kasia's behalf. Kasia recently opened a Discord server
Oh, God.
for herself, which is going to be in the description of the video. And in that Discord server, there is a Women in STEM section where you can
Oh, yes,
discuss
I
things.
heard
You can
it.
send memes, fan art. You will see announcements from us, updates, all this little fun stuff. And perhaps you could even suggest stuff, you know, you never know. And yeah.
The one thing I told myself when I was like doing my comeback to the internet sphere, there is no Kasia Babis community.
No community. We can consider it just a half of Women in STEM community.
It's just people who are enjoying content loosely related to
Yes.
Kasia Babis.
Yes.
they can discuss
if they
those
please.
topics there.
If they please.
If they please.
Yes.
But I have nothing to do with that. Well, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm at the Discord. But
here and there, but you're not in control
not
of it.
community.
You're not moderating it. You're not
Yeah.
anything. It's just you're a part of it, and you're here and there. You look at it. You lurk sometimes, but
it can be sometimes about me. But you
Yeah.
can also discuss all range of topics in
Yeah.
there. So
check it
like,
out. It's very
I guess.
fun. There's very nice people, and also if you'd like to, you can check out my Discord as well.
Everybody has a Discord now.
Yeah.
Can't we just all have one huge Discord and
It's called
Get it over
being
with.
in real life. That's the
guess.
one big Discord. It's like saying like imagine if we made Instagram in real life and it's just like a fucking photo album of printed out pictures.
okay, I guess.
Everything that exists on social media, even in the most abstract sense possible, is a modicum, is a microcosm of things that exist in reality. So, you know,
You don't have to always clip farm at the end.
I just wanted to sound smart.
We just can say bye.
Bye.
See you.
Penis.